What's up, guys? This is Bryce from DualThreatGaming. Today I'm going to be doing an NBA 2K15 My Team video. So I haven't done one in a while. This is my team. It's completely different from before. I don't think I have any of the same players, honestly, but I mean, maybe a couple, but here they are. I mean, my team's pretty good. I have gotten all the way up to the 5th seed, so I get to use this team for Road to the Playoffs, which is really nice. But I won the first one, lost the second, as you see, and oh crap, this guy's team is way better. He's got all 90s. His entire lineup, even at the bottom of the bench, is almost all 90s. He only has like 3 80s. This might be interesting. I mean, he did have 2 losses and no wins, so he might just be only up in the seed because he has that kind of team. But really, you can't, because you can't use those players until you get up here. But already have I don't know why I was going to say that was open. That was not open at all. That was a dumb shot, an F. But it's alright because he can't get the lob here. And I have some space. I'm going to throw my own lob, and Cousins can't even dunk it on the lob. He has pretty good dunk in this. I don't know how he can't even finish. Like, no one blocked it. He can't even just finish wide open. But it's alright because there's still no points yet. So this has been a defensive first couple possessions. Usually right off the bat someone drains a 3 or something, trying to get set up.
Just 5 to shoot.
But we are playing good defense again, and he gets it. That Magic Johnson is going to annoy me, I just can tell. Just because he always has a height advantage on you, unless you have like a 6'10" point guard, which would be dumb because most of the time that means they're slow. But I do have an open shot here, and okay. He just made that. I think that was an F. I completely did not mean to shoot it, but it's alright because I got an and one. Oh, wait, no. He gets an and one here, which kind of sucks. I was saying that at the same time as I was saying I actually got the shot. But he's trying to charge these. I hate when people do that. But at least we do get a shot here with Kyrie. That Ruby Kyrie, I'm telling you guys, if you don't have him, he's not that expensive. I mean, for an 89 overall, he's pretty expensive just because he's a Ruby. He's like, I think I got him for 26. I mean, nothing crazy. And using that method, if you've seen Jake's video, then you can make MT just way faster. I mean, I've probably made about 50,000 off of it, and I've only been doing it for like a week or two. Just, I've done a couple sets of it. Like, you can make more than me too if you work harder, but I usually do 2 at a time, 2 of those accounts. You get about 6. On a really good one, 8. I usually get about 5 to 6. And, yeah, I mean, just doing the Raptors is what I usually do. I think that's what he did in his video. If you guys haven't seen that, you really need to see it. It's his how to make tons of MT. If you look at it, it's one of our top viewed videos actually, because my team, that's just so hard to make MT in this game. Like Madden, I don't really play it anymore. I'm gonna start playing again, or I might, but my team's just been a lot more fun now. It got kind of boring for a little bit. I started playing my league. I actually started one up, just messing around, and got like a couple games into the season. But then my team, once Jake showed me how to do this and how to make all the MT, and I started actually winning these Road to the Playoff games, and now I can use my good players here. So just really picking up. And but like I was saying, my team in Madden, if you can get coins, like, I mean, not if you can get coins really easily if you just like, or maybe not easily, but there's a way. Like, you don't have to spend money. You can actually, there's methods if you work hard on sniping and doing sets and just doing solo challenges. On this, domination is a good idea, but they're just, once you finish it, like I did, then you get the Archibald, which is great, but I wish it went on even longer. But I don't really know what they would be able to do to add more domination. I have heard that, well, I've heard that they're probably not going to, but I have heard that they should do a historic domination, which would actually be a really good idea. But because then really people would never like run out of domination games, because if you did one for like every 2 years, like the players you can get, like there being 85, 86, and just stuff like that, then you could really just possibly pull the historic players. That would also help with all the historic players being so rare. Like, you can get LeBron for about 50, 55, maybe 45,000 on the Xbox One, and just like there's this center that's like a 90 overall, not that great stats, and named Bob McAdoo, and he's like 50 grand. And obviously LeBron has amazing stats. And then if you try to get Jordan, like even the Jordan that's not as good, it's still really good. But like the 94 overall, he's still going to be like 200,000. And he just because he's a historic. I know it's Michael Jordan, but that one can't shoot really. So I honestly think the LeBron's better, but just all the current players are just way too cheap. And the historic players are just way too expensive, or at least in my mind. But back into the game, this is pretty close back and forth right now. He's actually kind of pulling away right here, 19-12. But I don't know, my starters were just messing up there. I was just kind of looking over as I was kind of whining about NBA, but as you see, 19-12, like I just said, going into the second quarter. The bench hopefully can get me out of this. Actually, I kind of like my bench, maybe even, okay, not more, but I do like my bench almost just as much, because I have Dr. J, and he actually doesn't have a bad jump shot. Okay, maybe he does have a bad jump shot, because that was wide open. I meant to drive, but even if I didn't mean to, like, that was a good shot. It was wide open. He has like 75 mid-range. Like, I expect him to make that. But at least he did get a dunk there. I would also prefer to get him because he's only like, I honestly don't know. He's cheap now. He's one of those historic golds that's actually not very expensive at all. Well, mine, not the 95, or I think it's the 94. Or definitely not the 98 overall Onyx. But this one, it's under 10, I'm sure. I mean, I got it for like 14, but it was a long time ago. So I'm sure it's down to like 5 to 10,000. And he plays pretty good. Also, another guy that's like driving, except he can't really make, he can, but he's not as good at layups. Jason Richardson, the Onyx. He's only like an 82 overall, but he's kind of like the Froby Gold. Like, they're both low overalls, except he's a little better at shooting, but Froby has a lot better layups. But they both have insane dunks. Like, Jake has Froby on his team, and I've seen some of the dunks he's done when we just play each other online. And then Jason Richardson, he's done some pretty sweet, like, windmills and 360s on mine, too. So he's definitely someone that you can get for, like, around 10 to 15,000. I don't know about the other ones, but the Xbox One, he's about, like, I think I got him for 13 or 14. But right here, Klay Thompson has actually been shooting pretty good. I'm getting he is such an easy release. That's another player I want to pick up, the Ruby Klay Thompson, because he has the 97 three-pointer and 85 layup. Like, Korver, he's like 100,000. And Klay's only like 50, and Korver can't make layups or anything. Like, I honestly think Klay Thompson's better, because they both have easy releases. I mean, Korver has 99 three-pointer, and Klay has 97, but Klay Thompson actually plays defense too. He has 85 layup and like 90 on ball or something, maybe even higher. Because I remember I remember seeing that they improved his defense. Because the one I have right here, if you didn't see in the beginning, is the Emerald. Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of. Even a silver is honestly not that bad for like a road to the playoff team when you're not allowed to use golds. Still has like 86 or 87 three-pointer. But this one with 91 isn't the best. And right here, I need to stop trying that. I tried it with Blake Griffin too, when you post up and then unpost and try to make a layup, and it seems like their percentage of making it is not very high. But I'm getting a lot of fast breaks, I just can't really convert, and he tries to throw a lob to himself. The only person I expect to make something like that is Julius Erving, maybe Jason Richardson, someone with like 99 dunk. Maybe LeBron actually, because he only has 90 dunk, which is good, but seems like he dunks better than most other guys with around his dunk. But I did, let's see, well, about that whole Michael Jordan thing I was saying, I actually played against him, and that one Jordan is insane. Even the 94 overall, like, not 200,000 in my mind, like, but he should be worth a lot. Like, I think the historic domination would be a good idea. But I bet it's too late in the year for them to kind of add something that big. Unless they've been working on it, maybe they should release it soon. But I've never, like, we follow on our Twitter thing for our YouTube channel, actually. we follow all the NBA and all the Ronnie 2K, LD2K on Twitter, and they haven't really said anything about domination for historics coming out anytime soon, so it's probably nothing this year. Maybe it'll be something next year for 2K16, but that's too far in the future for me to think about. Now this guy actually has the Ruby Klay Thompson, and around like earlier in this game I think he's made a couple threes, and later on he definitely will. Like this game, that Klay Thompson was just shooting all over me. Like it's just annoying because you play almost perfect defense, but it's still probably like a B just because he has 97 3-pointer. But he is just making it rain threes right now. I'm just trying to keep up with him, honestly. Like, the last thing I'm thinking of is taking the lead. Well, it's not the last thing. I'm still trying to, but really I'm just trying to keep a decent pace to stay close to him. But with all these threes, it's almost impossible because my bench doesn't have many three-point shooters. I have Klay Thompson, and that's about it. But the starters are coming in. I don't think all of them are in yet, and oh, he gets an easy fast break. That Magic Johnson, like I said, I told you he would annoy me, and he definitely is, because I think he has okay mid-range, and right there, I think that was Kyrie again. I'm telling you, his shot is amazing, just because he has, it's kind of weird, he has 92 moving three-pointer and only 88 standing, like, but he still probably makes standing more than he makes the moving, just because I don't know, it just doesn't really make sense for someone to make a shot as they're on the run than more of the times than them just standing there. But we're missing wide open shots with him here, so I mean, he's obviously not the most consistent shooter, but he is probably my best shooter on my team. Because Curry, when he gets hot, he is the best shooter on my team, but he doesn't really get hot that much. And sometimes he just misses, like, I'll get like an A+. Like, he'll be in the corner, almost perfect release, but not excellent, because, you know, they can't miss excellence. And it'll be an A+, and he will just brick. But Cousins is cold, and that's almost never happens. And he really hasn't done that terrible in this. But, I don't know. Apparently, he doesn't have microwave or something, because usually that would keep him from getting cold, and they get hot easier. But I'm just trying to get anything going right now. LeBron, layup. Okay, at least they fouled me. Just really with him, he's more of just like, when in doubt, just drive in with LeBron and hope that you can get a layup. Because 99 layup, 90 dunk. And I think he has a really good draw foul tendency because it seems like he's almost always fouled. He gets a lot of and ones. Like, if you guys use that method, I would try to pick up a LeBron, maybe a Kevin Durant, but Durant, I don't know. I like LeBron more because I had Durant. I don't think I have any gameplays of him on the channel, but you saw, I think on one of my videos I might have had Durant. But he's just not that consistent. Like, he has 92 three-pointer, LeBron has 87, but it just seems like LeBron makes almost as much. Maybe not as much, but pretty close. And Durant was just missing a lot of layups. He's not as good of a defender. And right here, Aldridge, way taller than Stockton, just shooting right over him. Perfect release. But the Durant is just, I don't know. The Diamond's probably quite a bit better because I think he has a lot better badges. So if you upgrade their badges, you can tell it makes a difference. Like, I think that's one of the main reasons that Kyrie actually plays and shoots as good as he does, because all of his badges, like, I think he has 26 or 28 gold badges, and, well, 28 badges, and they're all gold. And I'm just forcing layups here. But with those, he has, like, Deadeye, Limitless Range, Volume Shooter. I can't remember all of them. But he's trying to play me in the post, which is probably going to be pretty easy for most of this, because he has way better big men than me. I don't really, if you guys have any suggestions for a big man that's somewhat affordable, like anybody around 50,000 and under, probably, like, if you guys have any suggestions at all for really any players, I will try to get them, because obviously I can't really get any of, like, the amazing Onyxes, like the Vince Carter this guy has, or a Michael Jordan, because just trying to save up from that method, it would still take like a month of doing it a lot just to get like the Jordan that's actually a 99 overall. Well, there's like 4 of them, but just to get one of those, probably like, I think he's about 700,000 still. But we are getting another fast break. Dr. J. Oh, if he's gonna try to do that like flashy dunk, I wish he would actually finish him. I mean, he's obviously not gonna dunk as good as the younger one with the afro, but he's still, for being pretty budget, like compared to the other one, he's budget, because the 94 overall I think is like 150,000, and you can get him for like under 10.
Well, it's been a super performance from beyond the arc too. I mean,
but here is his Klay Thompson, the one I was saying was eating me up. And look at my Klay. If you did not see that, go back. I ran into the stands, and he was just sitting there, like, leaning against there. It looked like he was having a conversation with the people on the bench. I don't know what. Like, I know that they make it realistic when you run into him. You have to slow down, but don't just sit there, like, staring at the people for, like, 5 seconds. It jacked up my defense. But right there, I do get a layup. It's too little, too late, pretty much. So I get fouled here, and I'm just going to skip to the end because it's over. I mean, right here, I made a shot with Kyrie, just desperation threes. So this game was a little bit ugly. It wasn't terrible. He did have a way better team than me, but I still should have at least put up a closer fight. I mean, losing by 20 is not anything that I ever want to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm going to go show the stats. There's really nothing that flashy or anything amazing that happened. Kyrie did get the most points, but hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will upload some more NBA soon, and probably some gameplay, some of my career. And yeah, peace.